Party people in the place to be, live from 58 Dream Street. We're James and the Games. Happy Saturday, folks. Here we are, back after a 1-week hiatus to continue our playthrough of Star Control 3. Cedric in the house, welcome. I will hit this, of course, at the end of the show when I do my here's what's coming. But it's perhaps worth also just hitting a couple other times. So I'll say it right now. Big news at 58 Dream Street. Greg and James Beat 'em Up, our Tuesday evening stalwart, is moving to a new time slot. We are going to be beating him up on Wednesday for the foreseeable future because Greg's partner got a promotion. Hooray! And so her work late night has changed from Tuesday to Wednesday. Greg, being a, lover of his life partner, likes to maximize the time they get to spend together. So he's going to we're going to move the stream to when she's at work. We're also going to try doing it a little earlier, which might not be ideal for viewers in the Eastern time zone. We'll see how that part goes. We're going to try to move it a half hour earlier because Danielle and I on Wednesdays usually watch AEW Dynamite Pro Wrestling, which starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but here we are. It's Saturday, session 5 of our playthrough, as I mentioned. Oh, I never came up with a name. Oh, I know why I didn't wind up having a name. Okay. Let's see. There. This episode is now called Vuxatious because we do have a vexatious problem with the Vux going. So yeah, here we are. First 3 episodes, sessions of this playthrough were testing the waters. Rigo Death, welcome. For your interest, I'll let you know, I've made my decision. I'm going to be the snow dancer next. This is not the Frosthaven show, but look at her. For some reason, this is the only character we didn't open the box and look at when we unlocked. But look at her. Look at her. She's beautiful. Yeah. I looked at her level 1 cards. They seem fun. Complexity 1, which kind of goes against my preferences as a player, but it might be a wise thing to do for now. And also, if we're going to be going back to try the Prince of Frost soon, I think some of her abilities would be pretty helpful against him in particular. Yeah, so all right, here we are. Let's fire it up. That's enough ado. Everyone brace yourselves for the terrible accolade sounds. Oh no. Oh wait, yes. Yes. Not no, but in fact, yes. Turning my own volume down. Although, of course, the volume will get much more bearable when we're in the actual game. Fixing my windows here. Yeah, she seems cool. Seems cool. And since we're probably just doing an outpost phase next time. No, you know what? I say that, but part of the outpost phase is creating the new character. So I was going to say, I get a little bit of lead time to come up with a name and to make the new graphics for the stream. No, I don't. I got to get working on those this evening. That's okay. I have a system now. It's down to an art form. Shouldn't take too long. Okay. So, the story so far is that largely we've just done the stuff in playthrough 2 that I was already doing in playthrough 1. Oh, turn the cycles down some. I think I've been going to 65 without screwing up the sound. And now I'm going to I'm going to make a new save. Actually, no need to overwrite. I'll create an entirely new one that I will call, oops. Took a week off, so I'm rusty here at clicking on the things properly. Okay. I'm going to call this Off to a Good Start. And then I won't save over that one because I feel like we are off to a good start. So if everything goes wrong, this is my reversion to feeling like things were going right save. Now, what's going on in the world of Star Control 3? Largely the same stuff as in the first playthrough, except that I have been doing a much better job of finding artifacts and a somewhat better job of colonizing, and certainly a better job of colony management. So that's one thing that's going on. The other big thing, I think, is to say that we got a lead on the Mycon-Vux conflict, which is that if you hang out in the Mycon system, the Vux do show up and attack. It's clearly them. You would think that would open up new dialogue options with the Vux, and it sort of does, except that they just keep denying it, and then you're just like, okay. So I was a bit stymied there. It happened twice and made no change. And then when I was writing, it took me forever to get around to setting the video up on YouTube. So I was only doing that a couple days ago. And I wrote one paragraph where I said, found a bunch of artifacts, most of which provide minor stat tweaks to the different ship types. And then two that seem to be part of a larger artifact that will have to be assembled. And I said, my gut tells me rule of threes. It's a 3-part artifact. And then I went to start writing the paragraph about the Vux, and I said, we intercepted 2 of their attacks, and it didn't seem to make any difference. We're going to start here by testing the theory of, no, don't exit the adventure game. Return to the game. Thank you. We're going to test the theory that, which I have just developed, that we can get something to happen by doing it a third time. But we also have a fuel situation, as you can see. So I think first we're going to go visit our friends, the Urquan, because they have a lot of fuel on hand right now. From there, we'll go to the Mycon system, hang out a bit, kill a Vux, see what happens from there. Any interesting, probably no anomalies or anything? Nope. Okay. Something I'm actually curious about. No. Okay. It had occurred to me, because it's kind of weird. Every time you want to go to the colony management screen, you have to fly over to the planet and then go through the dialogue. And I thought, what if you only get one colony per system and you can always just go to...
Captain
no,
of the
you can't.
League of Sentient Races, this is Zorath, Urquan Lord number 3.
Hail, Zorath, Urquan Lord number 3. Nothing at this time. Carry on.
May your mission meet with the greatest success.
That's exactly the level of success I'm hoping for. So, let's see. What are they up to? How's it going? They don't need their factory anymore. We don't need landing pods. We do need fuel. They're doing fuel. Yeah. And they're working on ships, and we like their ships. So, this is great. I have loads of fuel now. Feeling good about that. Let's go see the Mycon. See what we can do here. If indeed we can do anything. Hey. Oh, that's us. I was like, who's this? It is us. Okay. Might as well check on their colony while we're here.
The raiders return. More harm.
Ah, but.
They must.
Okay. Keep up the good work.
The deep children.
Yes. In the failed run, I believe it was in the failed run, we were trying to negotiate with them to get an audience with the deep children or something. We were concerned that they're in... Oh, no. I can't remember if that's happened in this run or not. We'll play it by ear. But for now, we're just going to sit and wait. I guess I might as well look at the colony. They aren't doing much in the way of ships, and they also have an absurd amount of resources. Let's turn down the mine. Let's turn up the fuel refinery. And yeah, you never know. You never know when the answer is just do it 3 times. Like you're fighting a boss in a game, and you expose its weak point or finally get a hit on it once, then it gets back up. Your first hope is that the 3rd time you do that, you will just win or send it to another phase. Here we go. Here we go.
Greetings from the Vux, the last word in life form destruction. To gain an intimate knowledge of our engines of war, simply place both hands over your eyes.
We're gonna find out how rusty I am.
3.
You're commanded to stop. I'm your
Stop.
boss.
Stop? We haven't even started yet, you squishy, tuskless smooth skin.
Alright. I can't remember what best counters the Vux, but we're going to start with a Spathia Looter because we know the Spathia are going to abandon us. Ah! Well, that sucked. And in fact, that happens every time. I remember now. Fortunately, that's their one big move, is just sneaking up and getting the drop on you. Thanks for playing. Does the planet look different than it did in the last fight? Slingshotting to try to catch us, but the Spathia Looter's greatest ability is eluding, which is appropriate. They have very, very fast acceleration. And strong maneuverability, too. Then you add the butt torpedoes, and it's all over. And round 3. Ah, see, when we know you're going to appear there, it's actually us getting the drop on you. You love to see it. Glorious victory. Okay. So, no obvious change right away. Do I have Spathia on board? Yes. We're obviously not going to be creating Spathia colonies, so get on that ship, little dudes. And then let's talk again.
I yearn for magma.
Yeah.
We are the Mycon. We respond.
Great. Okay, no dialogue with the Mycon.
We cease to speak.
Let's go see if the Vux have anything to say about these latest developments. New save. Boom, 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 boom. Where's the Vux system? Wait. Press V. Don't want any of their sucky ships that aren't any good.
Greetings to the captain, who is our good friend.
Yes, but why do you say it like that? Okay. No new dialogue, but there's also no... The old dialogue isn't there. So, which suggests to me maybe winning the third time solves the problem, but there's no fanfare involved. We're just done. What are you gonna do?
Later. Later is good.
It's better than now. At least when it comes to the Vux. Okay. Meanwhile, what is their colony doing? It doesn't really seem like much, does it? Let's turn their refinery down a little to hopefully get the fuel refinery working faster. We need more refueling opportunities. Meanwhile, they have a whole bunch of resource units. We might as well take them. We don't like these guys, and they don't like us. And then, I don't know. Now it's time to do something. Sometime soon, the second anomaly will rupture, and it will be time for a great big fight. We do have intruders with us, which, you know, I don't love. But the Chimera Nemesis ship, no, the Chimera is the Avatar. Who's the Nemesis? The Oars? I don't know. But the Mycon pod ships, Earthlings, I think we can give this giant fleet battle a decent run for its money. Here are the two plate crystal plasma regroover. Gives I have a feeling that if indeed it's a 3-part artifact, that when we fully assemble it, it is going to might as well update this one before I start trying to find stuff by clicking randomly while we wait. Let's see. Nabusta. Does the size of the dots mean anything? Who knows? Is there anything here? Ah, yes. We've been here. I really ought to be keeping a list. Oh, that is probably what the big dot means. You have been here before. Let's go to a small dot. Taiki. This doesn't look promising for any... I don't know. Can any of our dudes colonize this? It is, at the very least, resource rich. But none of them could achieve good efficiency. Thanks for nothing, Taiki. Let's just stay in this little quadrant while we wait. Yeller. Never know what we might find. And more than anything, we just want the clock to keep ticking. Okay. Some resources on this moon. Not a lot of oxygen. Lots of oxygen here, but not as many resources. Might be too hot here for most of us. Let's check it out. All right, I have information in a spreadsheet about optimal things. I should also just ask my dude. Ooh, the Pekunk could colonize here. Let's do it. We're going to send down all of these Pekunk, and we'll get them started with a decent half of our resources. Is that good colony management? I don't know. I get the feeling that, like, optimal colony management isn't quite what's important here. They need more population. Perhaps I'll pop back to the Pekunk homeworld while we continue to kill time. Waiting for something to happen. I'll ask ICOM for a hint, too, since the hints don't seem to really be... Oh, wow. We're too far away to ever get there. Are we in a fuel crisis again? Show me fuel sources only. Oh, that's toggling off fuel sources. If only the Viroingo were our friends. Looks like the ores have a lot of... No, they don't. Oh, dear. The Earthling system has about 10,000, and it's near the Pekunk system. Let's go home. Wait. Oh, no. Is it out of range? Yes. Damn. Fuel is merciless in this game. Okay. Can't make it to the Utwig system to get fuel from there. Can't make it to the Spathy system. The 3D nature of the map can be very misleading about where you can and can't go. This crummy little colony can't do anything for us, really. This other Earthling colony looks like it has some. Can we make it to the ores? Because they've got almost 10,000. Let's try it. Ooh, hostiles. For some reason on a planet that we've already done the dig on.
Hello to our
House.
Do you feel
Better.
yet? You are
Campers.
and you will enjoy,
The change.
but maybe not yet. Let's
Spitting.
the fun words for several
Pieces.
and then surprising things.
I sure do love the
Yes, we do.
Ores
The
dialogue
game
is great.
up.
Game.
It just is.
Hello, I
They
am
did a good job
Mauricio.
with it in this
It
game.
is funny enough. Do not
They
forget
kept the
to
spirit alive.
Enjoy the song.
Part of it is there's just such a strong underlying gag that the translators don't quite work. And also that they're these goofy looking dudes who are saying, okay, no, this was not a good fuel source. I misread the situation. Okay. What if we put the mines and the fuel refinery to max efficiency? It's still fueling us up incredibly slowly. Well, and the rotation of the universe has become very slow. Oh, but we can make it to the Pekunk for some of their fuel, which is still not much fuel. I guess I'm going to keep clicking and we'll see if this works out. Hey, bag of food. I'm not sure because I don't quite get that reference. But the gimmick with the ores, well, there's a bunch of gimmicks with the ores, but one of them is just that the first time you meet the ores, both in Star Control 2 and this game, it tells you, hey, our translators aren't working. And then, so there's all these substitutions, you know, like closest translation we could manage.
I am filled with love.
Yes. Well, yes. That was a good amount of coexisting.
Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye.
When crystal spheres once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
And a glorious day that shall be. But for now... Okay, I got some fuel from here. That's good. And also, I believe that we could easily... Yeah, we do not need more landing pods right now. Let's pick it up in the mines and pick up the fuel refinery efficiency. Meanwhile, I will take some of the Pekunk from here. Population growth does not seem to be as speedy as you might hope it to be. Which could just literally be a matter of it being not as passive as I'm assuming it would be. But at any rate, I'm going to take 50 Pekunk from here, and we'll eventually transfer them to that new colony. But meanwhile, not only will we get a little bit more, we'll get the fuel going faster, sort of, right now. Not as fast as you'd like it to be when I would like to get to like 20,000 fuel or more. But, okay. From here, where could we get? We go back to the ores. The Cyrene, they've got some fuel we could pick up. But I think actually just sitting here for a moment might be the way to go. Let's talk to Icon. Although that probably pauses the passage of time.
ICOM online.
Do you have any useful information for me?
Sir, League scientists request that we explore the first planet of the Euterpe system.
Which is going to collapse in an anomaly.
ICOM offline.
But do we actually have to be there for it to collapse? Is that what's up here? At any rate, step one, of course, is finding it in the sea of stars. I typed an X just to filter out everything. I vaguely remember it being somewhere close to the first anomaly. So wait, hold on. We can't filter to see only the anomaly. Is it still called the Picus system? No, it's not. Good lord. Okay. Well, you know what? The anomaly is one we visited before, so it'll be a big dot. But I can also look for Euterpe. I wonder if there's an artifact I'll eventually find that lets me... We know all the names. Like, why do we have to be there for the filter to be able to... Reassuring, though, to see the growth of the travel range circle in real time. There's anomaly 1. Is Euterpe... Yeah. Okay. Well. On the way to Euterpe, does anyone have a bunch of fuel for us? Do the Chimere do? They do. Can we get there? I think we can. Let's sit tight a minute. This is not the most exciting part of the game. But it builds anticipation, I guess. I look like shit right now. Not negging on myself to get compliments. I just mean that I'm very puffy-eyed because I didn't stay up to watch the gimmick fight last night, but I tried to, and I don't know why. Like, I wasn't interested in it, but Danielle was. And so she had it on when Friday Night Frosthaven ended. And I went up and I was like, how was the fight? And she was like, well, it didn't even start yet because it's a whole pay-per-view. It's not just the one fight. And I was like, okay. And she was excited. So I was like, well, let's watch it. Whatever. Watch the freak show. And then she fell asleep during the semi-main event with the women's fight, which is a pretty good fight. Like, that was, real professional boxing actually fighting each other. So that was pretty cool. And also a thing where watching a women's professional boxing fight really throws into relief how stupid and obviously, not in good faith the Iman Khalif Olympic controversy was. Because Olympic boxing is like, they're just like, they're wearing helmets and they're tapping each other and like, it's all technique. Then you watch a professional fight, it's like, yeah, no. If you needed any more evidence that all the people were like, no, look at how she punches. Look at those muscles. That's not a real woman. If you needed any more evidence of what bad faith garbage that was, it's just that the women professional boxers are more muscular than Iman Khalif, and also they beat the shit out of each other much harder. What a world. Anyway, that was pretty good. And then there was just, they were padding it so much, or maybe they were just running an incompetent show. But I finally got fed up with all the padding between the main events. So it was a terrible idea. I stayed up really, really late to not watch the stupid gimmick fight, which sounds like it was a horrible disappointment anyway. But what were people expecting? Anyway, yeah. Jake Paul. One thing he said in some of the promo videos, he was like, I'm going to be a world champion so much sooner than people expect. It's like, I don't think you are, dude. Because you've never fought a fight against, like a real boxing match. You've exclusively done gimmick fights. Like this biggest fight of your career is against an old man. And he, you know, if the old man wasn't Mike Tyson and therefore had Mike Tyson's, you know, aura, nobody would be impressed that Jake Paul won by decision. They'd be like, well, this guy's not a real boxer. He couldn't even knock an old man out. Okay, to the Chimera system. En route to the Uterp system, where it's all going down.
Human captain, the very fabric of space has undergone a
Yes.
great trauma.
That's the whole premise of our being
study
here.
These
Why are you telling me
anomalies
this?
and find the source of this breakdown so we may generate an appropriate remedy.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
What do you need from us?
Fuel.
We await your return.
Please do. Okay. Well. It's not fueling us up as much as I had hoped. But maybe that should just cost a lot of fuel to get here. Anyway, why do we have any landing pod factories going right now? I'm quite confident we're not going to use 87 landing pods in the entire rest of the quest. So, crank up the generation of fuel a little bit. I guess I'll wait till I'm a little bit higher. Actually, you know what? I'm too impatient. Update the save. And let's go. Okay. To the Uterp system, which shouldn't be too hard to find. It's within the return trip window, which is good. There we are. Okay. Let's screw our courage to the sticking place. Oh, Uterp is not the anomaly. It's just another rainbow world.
Desist all functioning! Identificate your... Wait, you are already a classification species. Are you ready to surrender to the mighty Katang?
No, not just yet. This is annoying because if we just... Even though we know that they're hostile, if we attack them, they're like, you know, the League is very concerned that you're attacking sentient people. Even though... If it hasn't, maybe it's actually happened now that we've declared war on them. This is the problem with having a second playthrough going. Calm down. We're not going to attack you for now.
Desist all functioning!
No, we just want to leave.
Remember, you...
Okay. So can we not engage with the OA here? Does ICOM have a new tip for me?
ICOM on...
Oh no, what do I do
Sir,
now?
League scientists request that we explore the first planet.
No,
ICOM.
that's another... What triggers the second anomaly? What did I do last time that I haven't done this time? You know what? Okay. Have the Oars made their accusation against the Cyrene? Is that what I'm missing? Well, let's make our way gradually to the Cyrene and the Oars to see if it is that. Hopefully, refueling some along the way.
We recommend that you consult with the Earthling homeworld on Helios.
Yeah. You don't get to have dialogue with this colony. And possibly not with any of the, like, new colonies that you found. Okay. We don't need multiple human star bases making cruisers. We need more, basically, planetary gas stations. Okay. We can make it to the Earthling system for fuel. Siren system has fuel. And then the ores are over here. Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the Siren. Maybe go dialogue with the ores some more to see if they'll accuse the whatevers. We haven't got another distress signal about the Vux behavior. But also nothing happened as a result of if we did fix the problem. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, oops, skipped her dialogue. What do you know about the Eternal Ones? I think we've had this
have no
dialogue.
direct knowledge of the Eternal Ones.
Yeah, deep evil. They want to decapitate all
Until
sentient.
next time, Captain.
No, please don't manufacture any more landing pods. You are overwhelming our ship. Oh, they have loads of resource units they don't seem to need. We're going to take some of those. Okay. So, save again, I suppose. Still call it usurp time, although turns out that's not at all what I thought it was. So it's not worth getting that excited about. Okay, to the Ores colony, where hopefully the Ores will make their accusations against the Siren and allow us to move forward. We could also just go start a fight here for no reason, but I guess that's needlessly hostile.
Hello to our
House.
Do you feel
Yes, yes. I have some questions for you.
you are asking us about the many? I am giving you.
Good news.
We talk again about the many
Pieces.
and
Special thing.
So I think pieces is something like experience, time. Like, it doesn't seem to refer to a thing. It seems to refer to something temporal. Okay. What do you think of the other races in the league?
Campers.
are,
Campers.
but there is hiding
Silly cow.
There we go.
out of.
Many bubbles.
It is not okay.
Quick babies.
Are too much trouble, and Cyrene are
Bad.
and
Silly cows.
it is the case.
Okay, quick. Okay, this must be the dialogue that triggers both stuff with the Siren and the Mycon Deep Children deal.
Yes, you are
Anticipate.
Oh, no.
about the
Quick
Araloo.
babies aren't the Deep
Quick
Children.
babies.
They are
It's
from.
the Araloo.
Outside.
It is the same as Ors, but not. Ors are from.
Below.
Araloo are from.
Above.
Ors does not like Araloo. Araloo are too much trouble. We cannot have
Parties.
when Araloo always.
Jumping in front.
It makes Ors
Rumble.
so much. These are
Back.
words.
So, a thing I'll note about the Ores and the Araloo, two things. One is, although I've never found this referenced anywhere in anyone else's discussion of the games, since Star Control 2, my theory has been that the idea of the above and below, the Araloo are from the fourth dimension. They're outside of time. They perceive all of time, etc. They're up in hyper quasi-space. And then the below, I think of the Ores, they're from the second dimension. The Ores are a single flat entity, and they reach up, creating their individual fingers, but it's all from one thing. That part is not my theory. My theory is just it's the second dimension that they're from. And the way that they destroy people is, they catch them with the fingers and pull them down. The change is being changed from a three-dimensional entity to a two-dimensional entity. I don't know. The other thing about the Ores and the Araloo is that while I do believe that the ores are more dangerous and evil, such as, the term applies, than the Araloo, not that the Araloo seem like good news, I find the ores much more likable and less off-putting. What do you think about the siren?
Silly cow.
You really shouldn't call a lady that.
Nasty tricks.
To
Smell.
all secrets every day. Not only,
Campers.
but ores. It is so.
Crumple.
We are not happy. It is soon they are using the
Tricks.
to
Dominion.
the.
Alliance.
And then what? No more.
Campers.
So bad. It is better to not ignore, or else there is so much problem.
I generally think that even if the Siren are up to something, it's probably not wanting to commit omnicide against the rest of the Alliance. I think there will still be campers, even if their plans come to fruition. We're the campers. What are the Siren
I
doing?
am already explaining.
Yes, but okay. Well, that's enough about
I
that.
am telling the
Alliance.
story. It is too much. You are learning about the siren. You are, but then what? After this, you are so happy you are not.
Spitting.
The many questions to.
Not campers.
It is not good for.
Silly cows.
Who use the.
Nasty tricks.
To grab the secrets. It is.
Sad town.
It's a sad town day. What do you know about the precursors?
Extra silly cows.
Biggest
Party time.
would be happy days with.
Extra silly cows.
But ours can't.
Smelling.
Them. Where are.
Extra silly cows.
It is never.
The Ores would like to pull the precursors into the second dimension, but they can't find them. What do you know about rainbow
Heavy
worlds?
space.
Planet bodies with many.
Colors.
From the.
Extra silly cows.
The precursors
Sometimes
seeded the
old
rainbow
toys
worlds.
Are there, but never always.
Never always. What about these eternal ones?
You are.
Crumple.
You are.
Silly.
Is this happy? No! I cannot.
Spit.
These words with
Campers. Campers.
will change together and then what? All will be aware. If you are,
Campers.
you will enjoy
The change.
no more
Sad, lonely bubbles.
after.
Party time.
We're lonely bubbles because we're individuals. And I think also we're three-dimensional. We're bubbles, right? The ores are one thing. The change is being flattened into what they are. Etc. I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.
This is too joke. Time is not from ores to you, I am sure. We are all in the.
Now space.
It is.
Happy spices.
Why are you there? Of course, because also the ores are in the.
Now space.
It is a pleasure.
For sure, yeah. Yeah. Well. Thank you for your information. Goodbye.
Yes, we do. Goodbye is the.
Game.
Hello, I am only joke. It is funny enough. Do not forget to.
Enjoy the sauce.
Love that sauce. Okay. Well, that's fun. And that does seem like it was an accomplishment. So I'll keep updating this save. I guess I'll change the name. Hopefully something soon triggers whatever progress is required to get us to the big showdown at the second anomaly. Hopefully also we'll get enough fuel from, or we have enough fuel to hit the Siren system and then to the Earthling system where we get more fuel. Let's find it.
Hello again, courageous
Much further
captain.
in
We
game
stand ready to
days
assist you in any way
than
we
I
can.
was in the previous
What
one
can we provide?
when I failed after the second attack. Yeah, but the Ores have accused you of trying to mind control the League. What's up with that?
Well, the ores are dead wrong.
That's good, I think. Great. I thought as much. Sorry to trouble you. Like, I would like to know. You know what? We just saved. If this like blows things up, how do I know though? Could you like, at This is a trust but verify thing?
You can believe us because we are completely loyal.
Okay. Sounds good to me. I believe.
Good.
I guess. Well. Dig your song. Keep up the good work,
Until
Cyrene.
next time, Captain.
Indeed. Indeed. Oops. Quadrant. Can we make the Earthling system for refueling purposes? We sure can. And then what? Maybe there's some news back here on planet Helios 3. Probably not, though.
Hi, Captain. How can we help?
What do you know about the Eternal
We
Ones?
only know what the tech teams have come across.
Yeah, I know. Yes, of course. What do you know about the
what
precursors?
is legend and what is truth. They
Okay,
left,
yeah,
hopefully.
blah, blah, blah. We know this stuff. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Loads of fuel. That's good. What's this one doing? The starbase is going, which is good. But we don't need one right now. The landing pod factory does not need to be going. So you can turn up your starbase efficiency a bit, but also your refinery efficiency. Great. Good enough. We don't need a replacement cruiser right now. And there are two waiting for us, which is great, because we may very well lose some cruisers when the big showdown finally actually happens. Nice big green circle. Should I find the Ganesha system just to keep on fulfilling the requests of, you know, the thing? Yes, I think I should. Scylla, Sibyl. Easier, of course, if I filter out all the big squares. Very happy if it doesn't pop up as one of the very distant places. Have I already been to Ganesha? I don't think so. Like, I know I've been there, but I don't think I've been there in this timeline and saved it. Uh-oh. I think I've cycled around and started checking the ones I've already checked before. I should be looking at the red ones too. Although I don't want to go to the red ones yet, because those are one-way trips based on our current amount of fuel. Because it's a 3D star map, which is cool, but also leaves us in a position where the game can't come with a fold-out star map you can use. Enkidu. There's an Enkidu, but no Gilgamesh near it. What's up with that? If they clustered the mythological namesakes, even that would be helpful. You can think of lots of things they could have done that would have been helpful. Although I suppose this is a good diversion while we wait for the ongoing fueling to proceed. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's a shame. It's literally, the filter only works for places with colonies, it seems. Or at least places where we know there are ships. Places that have the little pop-up. Doesn't even work for places you've been before that have names. And again, if we already know all the names, why does it not just work? Well, there we go, and it's a return trip. So let's hit it.
Earth has been detected. Query. Does the human from
Ooh,
Earth have new
advancing
precursor
dialogue
or
with the
eternal
Dactac
one
Lackpack
information
could be related to
transmit?
getting things done. Where should we look for this information? Ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we know all about your fights with the Katang. Ooh, and I can quiz them with the Harika too. But let's start with the Harika. So the Harika need a cure for this plague. How's that going? You're trying to help them, right? Because they're on your team?
Explanation. Ongoing search for cure. Assertion 1. Search for cure equals inconclusive. Assertion 2. Without cure, Harika become more brutal fighters, plus more willing to die for Crux. Conclusion. Search for cure may remain inconclusive.
Well, we're going to cure them if you don't.
Directive. Transmission terminated.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Observation. Human.
Hello again. Hold on. I'm curious. The Katang seem to not like you. Why don't you come to our team, where the Katang aren't, where everyone will like you. Everyone in the League of Sentient Races gets along great.
Premise 1. Remain member of hegemonic Crux. Advantages. Efficient colony management. Disadvantages. Time-consuming plus resource squandering internecine warfare with Katang. Inefficiency quotient equals 12.8%. Evaluation. Acceptable. Higher rating available through constant monitoring. Premise 2. Join League of minimally sentient races.
That is not what we're called.
Potential for zero intergroup warfare. Disadvantages. Inefficient conquests and colony management. Inefficiency quotient equals 32.67%.
But my colony management is definitely more efficient this time
Higher rating
around.
not possible given pernicious ethical
Look at how many
infection
landing
contaminating
pods I have in my storage bay.
87.2% of League.
Ethical infection?
Assessment. Ethical infection causes direct loss of League colonization potential. Assertion 1. Under current ethical infection, League of minimally sentient races current colonization rate equals X. Assertion 2. League of minimally sentient races conquests minus current ethical infection equals X, multiplied by 6.8 more worlds colonized per stellar cycle. Conclusion. Ethical infection causes direct loss of League colonization potential.
This sounds like fake math.
Assertion 1. Efficient colonization techniques equals A. Slavery and B. Genocide. Assertion 2. Inefficient ethical infection colonization techniques equals A. No slavery and B. No genocide. Conclusion. Squeamishness over ethical concerns equals inefficient colonization. Parenthetical discursion. Ethical squeamishness indicative of moribund nature of human species.
It's not about squeamishness. It's about what's right.
Observation. Human evolution entrapped in inefficient sentimentality. Assertion 1. Races evolved from slime to sentience via A. Relentlessly killing all opposition. B. Confiscating the fruits of survival by force and violence. C. Breeding rapidly. Assertion 2. Races evolved beyond sentience to metasentience via A. Relentlessly killing all opposition. B. Confiscating the fruits of survival by force and violence. C. Breeding rapidly. Parenthetical discursion.
We should have brought the Shafixty with us.
Metasentience as demonstrated
We could have said,
by
hey, look, come on.
precursors and eternal ones.
We have people on our team that are breeding
Dactac
rapidly.
Evolution free from inefficient sentimentality.
You can't assume that the skills that get creatures to one stage of evolution are going to serve them in the next.
Warning. Two mutually exclusive ideas currently attempting to inhabit.
This is probably... I had this conversation the first time through. This is
Warning
probably
2.
important
Human idea
for the
cannot
progress
be
of the
comfortably
quest.
discounted. Warning 3. Human idea has infected Dactac logic circuits. Directive. Shut down all non-essential systems and purge human idea before contradiction spreads.
That seems kind of weak. But I'll say it again. Think about it. You can't assume the skills that get creatures to one stage of evolution are going to serve to get them to the next.
Warning, circuits overloading. Mutually exclusive ideas cannot coexist.
Well then, weigh them both and replace the lesser idea with the greater.
Observation. The human provides useful counsel. Assertion 1. Human ideas are emissions from human sentience. Assertion 2. Human sentience undergoing process of decay due to toxic effects of ethical contamination. Conclusion 1. Essential logic eludes supposedly sentient human mind. Conclusion 2. Dak-tak-lak-tak must not contemplate ideas from decayed sources.
Are you afraid of ideas? Seems kind of weak.
Emphatic negation. Ethical contamination causes cerebral decay. Assertion 1. Beings who abandon evolutionarily sanctioned practice of slaughtering and enslaving foes risk evolutionary entropy and extinction. Assertion 2. Humans and League have voluntarily abandoned evolutionarily sanctioned practice of slaughtering and enslaving foes. Conclusion 1. Humans and League risk evolutionary entropy and extinction.
A thing that I wish the dialogue options would let me raise here is that the Urquan, up until recently, were the best at exterminating and or enslaving other sentient races. And we defeated them and showed them the error of their ways, and now they're on our team. Yeah. You're ignoring facts. This is motivated reasoning.
Negation. We ignore nothing. Assertion 1. Dak-tak-lak-tak must continue to discount humans' words on this subject. Conclusion. Dak-tak-lak-tak must leave
Discount here is a synonym for what? Okay. Well, remember, the Katang suck. We have a great team over here. Never mind that we have, multiple alliance members who are clearly not on the up and up. Yeah. You ever need to take down the Katang, we would love to help.
Directive. Transmission terminated.
Well, you take it easy. Can we talk to the OA now?
Observation.
Oh, man.
Human from Earth has been detected.
Nope. Where do you think we would find more precursor information? Any leads?
Assertion. Dak-tak-lak-tak will contact humans from Earth as necessary to describe further search locations.
Okay. Well, that's nice. I guess these are the OA then. If we talk to them, we just have to kill them. Does ICOM already have a new hint for me?
ICOM online.
Any useful information?
The Lakpak must know something about this strange Harika plague.
That is not useful information that you're giving to me. I just found that out. But does it open?
ICOM.
It's probably not. That shouldn't open up new dialogue with the Dak-tak Lakpak, will it? Let's try.
Observation.
No. Don't have any new information right now. Okay. Anything more helpful, ICOM? Can you tell me something I don't already know? How about a hint?
Sir, League scientists request that we...
The Indra system. Sounds like
ICOM.
another rainbow planet that we can't do anything about yet because we need... I'm thinking this 3-part, hopefully, fingers crossed, hope it's not a 7-part artifact, is going to be the thing we need to clean the antimatter pollution that is infecting the things, I think. Hopefully. Okay. Well, to the Indra system next, you say? Wait, why would I turn off the... We also got to think about fuel, of course. Well, let's find the Indra system. I guess. Or maybe I should throw caution to the wind and just start hitting some random systems and just hope that I happen to pick the one that has the thing we don't have yet. Okay, what else had happened last time? The Mycon starting to offer us to talk to the deep children, but what motivated that conversation? I can't remember offhand. Onward to Indra for now. But before I go to Indra, I am going to take a couple of random shots. Shots in the dark. There's Rudra, Osiris. Well, hold on. No. Let me find Indra. Just so... Oh, that's convenient. It's right near Rhiannon. It's near the Conch thing. It's near... Taiki is the next one that's going to collapse, isn't it? Anyway, it's not collapsed yet. But first, let's just try a couple of random... Make a few picks. See what happens. I can just load the save back if it's nothing. Well, oh, Rudra is another, perhaps even one that I'd already discovered. Let's go back and not use that fuel. Feel like I've been to El Tanin before. I'm at the point where I gotta start thinking like, what's a name that doesn't appeal to me? Because I've probably been to a lot of the names that appeal to me and then just left. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, this... Definitely beating that fleet is going to be a major moment in the story now that, especially armed with the knowledge that you can't bluff your way out of it. Whatever you say is just, if you try to bluff your way out of it, you actually just surrender to them and lose the game. Okay, clicking around at random just to see if I can find something, and then we're going to reload. That might be a decent colonization target. You know what? Grab an index card. I know I have a spreadsheet, but it's annoying to write little jot notes in the spreadsheet, so. Maybe, next time I'm trying to colonize, maybe someone can do Aludra. Let's do a few more random clicks here. Running out of fuel. Okay. Another rainbow world. I should write the rainbow worlds down. Rudra, Indra, Morai. Very good. And then we gotta load because we've wasted all our fuel. One more round of just trying things. The Gregory. It's got the name Greg in it, which I like. Makes me think of my dear buddy Greg. Besta. There's dudes here, but why? Out of curiosity. Let's check it out. What is Besta? What's going on here?
Desist all functioning!
Nah, we just want to leave.
Remember, you only existify.
We only existify until they reach the occlusion that they don't want us to existify. We must never forget that. Okay. Well, we need fuel, obviously. Where can we get some? Have the Chimere built up a stock of fuel again? Yes. probably be checking with our other allies, see if they've learned anything. Okay.
Human captain.
Yep, we've talked about that. Thank you for the wise
What
counsel.
do you?
Nothing. Thank you. Take care.
We are.
Good stuff. And, well, we got some fuel out of them. At least a little bit. Very good. Okay. And as long as we're still here, we'll keep getting some. So, once again, I gotta find Indra, which was somewhere. At least the thing only rotates on a single axis. But all I had to do was remember one thing that was near it. Ashur, Freya, Morpheus, Acellus, Adonis. Conquer building up a good stock of fuel for us next time we go that way. Wait, it was near Rhiannon, wasn't it? I thought it was. Then again, of course, near is a relative thing. When the whole goddamn thing is rotating. Wait, was it near the Pekunk? Is that what I wound up determining? No idea. No idea if I determined anything at all. Okay. And again, near is extremely relative. It's not actually relative in the sense that, you know, you can see when I'm highlighting stuff, it's telling me how many parsecs I am away. But it's certainly relative in terms of like positioning on the rapidly rotating star map. Indra, there we go. Next to Mahalaka, Yelir, Kentaurus. What's going on in the Kentaurus system? I don't know. Hey, and this new colony has built up some fuel supplies for us. So let's does ICOM still just give the same hint, or can I get a new one?
ICOM.
Now
The
it's
Daktak Lakpak.
I agree with that.
ICOM.
Okay. Ooh, lots of fuel there if we go there. Lots of fuel from the Mycon too. There's Indra though. Right around here. Might as well go, I guess. But I think the most important thing now is... the most important thing is, why won't you give me my second anomaly event? What did I do last time that I haven't done again?
Functioning.
We have other things to talk about.
Katang will.
Okay. Want to join the league?
You're.
We're trying to save the galaxy, though. Yeah, okay. All right, fine. We gotta go. Goodbye. Thanks for nothing. So far, this is not a big progress session, but who knows? Things could blow wide open at any point. They aren't necessarily going to, but they could. Maybe talking to the Harika again would give us the opportunity to say, like, hey, I think maybe something bad is being done to you by your supposed allies. Okay. Are the Urquan within range? Yes, and we can get tons of fuel from them. So let's go there and refuel. Will they have anything new to say? Have they heard if they heard the rumor that the Cyrene are mind controlling, then they should really care. But how would they hear the rumor when none of our allies can communicate to each other? Yeah. Nothing to do here. We certainly hope it does. Okay. Well. I wish I remembered. Did I take any notes on where I met the Harika? No. Because maybe the next step for the Harika plot is to talk to the Harika and be like, you sure they're on the up and up? I don't know. I gotta run to the washroom. And we'll pick this up and maybe we'll figure it out. Or maybe I'll just click on a bunch of stuff. We'll find out together. Hang tight, gang. I'll be right back with you. And we're back. Okay. Can I establish where the what their names are? The Harika. Okay. I've already been to them once. It's frustrating to me they don't have a panel. Or do they have a panel and it's just not labeled? Or did I go to them and then not save it like a fool? Well, here's something I guess I could do. Just look at the ones I've been to. It's good old anomaly 1. Oh, I did write down, I do have a note that says Aurora has colony potential, but it's currently blocked by the Harika. Are they still there? Also, is that a place that I visited within this save timeline? Who knows? Okay, looking for Aurora. If anyone was waiting for an update, I will confirm that I still think it would be great if you could use the star filter for anything. I think the third time must have been the charm, because we stopped getting distress signals. Hey, Stupinski, welcome. We stopped getting their distress signals, Rugadeth, and we also no longer had dialogue options with either to discuss it. So it's quite possibly just a really, really lackluster side quest. I'm not even finding Aurora. But we're not wasting time because we're refueling. Of course, Aurora... Okay, is Aurora just outside of my current range? Or at least my current return trip range? Apollon. Not even close to Aurora, but for a moment I felt a rush of hope. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. I still like this game on the whole, but I do think that exactly. Maybe it triggered something. Maybe it prevents just like the Mycon from abruptly leaving the Alliance at some point. I'm still like, what was it? Eltanin is the second system that collapses. I think. I thought it was Uterp, but it's not, because that's a rainbow planet. So I think, or Etenrub, something with an E and a T in it, near the start. Well, okay. I haven't found anything yet. Jeez. Anomaly 2, as you can see down below, Happened for me on day 132 the first time. What have I or haven't I done that I did do last time? Well, let's just start doing some random clicks. Oh no, they just made another landing pod. Cool. Is that your first 4-player Spirit Island? I should try to get a board game night going with my workmates. Our office is very close to the local board game cafe, and I'm certain ooh, there's something here. But no anomaly. Neat. Oh man. I really, really specifically want to play Spirit Island. I gotta try. Okay. Whether it's my workmates or just people I know.
Human from Earth has been detected.
Ah, it's just the Dak Lack Pack. Let's try. What if we use the gimmick? The precursors have a message that said you should give us all your information.
Observation.
Yeah.
Human in
Okay. He knows we're lying. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should do that. I just want to click around some of these. Just keep trying a random discuss. Ooh. Will it be someone new? Probably not.
What do you want?
Okay. Well, here's some Haraka and Yorn. We want to help you with your deadly predicament.
Again, you waste our time with trivialities, while all around us.
I don't seem to have dialogue. Well, hold on.
The living dead. We will not abide your machinations.
Okay. We'll explore this dialogue. I think I'll wind up reloading whether it works or not because I clicked around a bunch. Just go directly to Typhon. I could definitely go at least for some cookies. But yeah, okay. It's not trivial to want to help. Just tell us about the plague. Maybe we can help.
We have no more time for this.
Okay. No. We are not earning new dialogue options. Okay, so do we need to find the Dak Lack Pack homeworld to get information? What? I don't know. Okay. Well, let's go to El Tannen, and then failing that to Ettenrub. Oh no. More and more landing pods. I think El Tannen's somewhere around here. But again, yes, okay. There's a colony here. So is this not the one that collapses? I think it would depend heavily on which aliens made the cookies.
What do you want?
Huh. More hair. Okay. Maybe this is not the one that collapses? Maybe it's stuck in my mind because in the last go, it's where I met these folks. Let's try the other dialogue. Well met. How's my favorite Yorn muncher?
You sicken us. Address both Harika and Yorn when you
Sorry,
speak.
Harika. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, we're not going to take much of your time here.
Again, you waste our...
Just tell us about the plague. No. They're not going to tell us nothing. So is this not the one that collapses? Where did my... I think the one thing that I remember from the first playthrough that has not happened in this one, besides obviously the second anomaly, was just getting the Mycon to offer a chance to meet the Deep Children. Oh, and the Spathy defection.
ICOM.
I had never noticed that, Stupinski, but that is clever.
Sir, League Scientist.
And then just another... How about another hint?
The DAC tag.
Do you have another one? Okay. It's
ICOM.
literally just go to a rainbow planet, which we can't do anything with. Or... Yeah. Okay. One moment here. Just finished what? Rigo Death. I think I'm missing context. Okay. I'm just going to do some clicks. First, to the Mycon, like, come on. Could you say thank you for preventing the extermination of Juffawup?
We are the...
No. Wait, are you...
I am Flu. The Juffle.
Okay, nope. That doesn't get us.
My...
Okay, tell us about the Deep Children.
The Deep Children are the Deep... When we are the...
I don't know. Don't know. But we have lots of fuel, so let's keep going. Let's, Okay. Who haven't I... You know what? I should go and talk to the Spathy. Maybe talking to the Spathy is something. I hope that the game didn't just bug.
Hello again, friend Hunam. I'm sure you're doing. Please
And it's
stay
just-
as. And while you are here,
I hear you, Abra. But it's not that time yet. What do you know of the
we have found
precursors?
traces of the precursors scattered throughout our space. Our belief is that the precursors are not really gone. They simply came to their senses one day. They
Yes.
realized what a dangerous place the galaxy is, and used their superior technology to invent some kind of splendid invisibility shield and remain alive and happy to this day in our very midst. We hope to rediscover this secret someday and disappear into similar obscurity.
It's a beautiful dream. You know anything about the Eternal Ones?
We don't know anything specific. Unless... No.
That
Never mind.
could explain it. What?
Well, since you asked,
Oh,
Spathy legends tell of an ultimate evil that will one day come and devour the universe.
that
As yet,
sounds ominous.
the ultimate evil remains largely unmanifest, and its powers and exact intentions are still a bit obscure, since it lurks just outside the range of even the most sensitive long-range detectors, which we feel gives conclusive evidence as to the ultimate evil's nefarious intent. We once heard a broadcast saying that the Grand Master Planet Eaters were coming to kill us. And
This
we
is like a
thought that we
beefed
were
up version of
actually
the
about
absence
to
of
be
evidence
eaten by the ultimate
is not
evil.
evidence of absence
But it just
issue.
turned out to be an prank.
They're saying that the
Too
absence
bad
of evidence
that
is
we
actually
accidentally
conclusive evidence
destroyed
of
many of our
presence.
rustic towns in the ensuing mad panic.
That is a shame. You really shouldn't have done that. Well, keep up the good work.
Must you take your...
Yes, I must. I'm sorry. Okay. Are the Sirens sure they don't want to offer some kind of dialogue to move us forward? Maybe it's the Utwig. They also have lots of fuel, so we might as well swing by. We're just trying to get something to happen.
How may the Utwig assist the glorious captain?
Cause progress to happen in the plot. Any revelations from the Ultron today?
The Ultron tells me that you are destined to converge on the center of the galaxy.
Yeah, we've heard about this. So what happens next?
The Ultron says that you...
I failed to stop them. Yeah. Great thanks for the vote of confidence.
The Ultron says that danger looms over the Supox expedition. Tragedy and dark places. Poor Supox. Our dear friends.
Yeah, we did find them dead.
Alas. However, we have already grieved for the Supox. The Ultron informed us that they were foully butchered for their sentience, but did not reveal the culprit.
Say anything else about that?
A meddlesome old friend will unexpectedly return with bad news.
That's the Araloo.
The Ultron says that the Vux are a very disloyal race. They pay lip service, or rather snout service, to
the Ultron is very
ideas,
accurate,
but
it's in the classic psychic way
They seek
of
to betray
saying obvious things. You have proof of such serious accusation? I mean, it's obvious true.
The Ultron said so.
Okay, yes, of course. Anything else?
That's all for now.
Okay. Abra. Come on, Squeaky, come in here.
The prognosticating harmonics of the Ultron reveal a truth. We Utwig have done all that can be done to aid you. Our task must now be confined.
Sure.
How may the Utwig...
I'm very confident now. What do you know about the precursors?
Before we had the Ultron, we had only discovered the merest traces of the precursors. We once found one of their bombs during standard exploration procedures on a planet in our home quadrant. But our direct knowledge of the precursors comes from the Ultron, which says that the precursors were the most advanced race in the galaxy. They were interested in other races reaching their level of development. But they were forced to... What? Excuse me a moment while I commune with the Ultron.
You are excused?
I thought I could reveal that. Cud? I'm sorry, but the Ultron says you'll find out soon enough. Please, accept my humble apology for not continuing this explanation.
Sure. What do you know about the Eternal Ones?
The Ultron says even the precursors trembled before the horror of the Eternal Ones. The Eternal Ones factored heavily in the disappearance of the precursors.
We have some known candidates
in the Relations with Humans department
for the Eternal Ones,
like
the Ors maybe. Could also just be Cthulhu.
I hope you understand.
Not literally Cthulhu, both because I don't think they're going to bring specific Lovecraftian entities in, but also not literally Cthulhu because Cthulhu lives on Earth in the great city of Relais. Which ones? What's the name of the idiot god? Is that Yog-Sothoth? No. Anyway, it's not important. But, lurking in the vast reaches of space just beyond where we can detect them.
The Ultron's coruscations in...
I don't see how the coruscations of the Ultron could possibly tell you that. At least we have loads of fuel now. But then... What? There. Yes. Azathoth. Okay. Who haven't I reconvened with? We could talk to the Siren again. I mean, we might as well try. Might as well try anything. Maybe there's dialogue I've missed with the Kunk.
Hello again,
Maybe the
courageous
game is
captain.
just broken. It's never going to
We
trigger
stand-
the important event. The oars of... Okay, let's try dialogue here again.
Well, the oars...
Okay, but it's not enough. Can you give us any proof?
You are asking for more than anyone can deliver. What a ridiculous standard of proof.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I'm sorry to trouble
What
you.
can we do?
No.
Until next...
Okay. Who haven't I reconvened with? Like nobody now, right? Well, that's been a struggle with your players, Timpinsky. But I hope it works out for you. You've certainly been building to the grand finale for a long time. Can we get anywhere with the Vux? Vux, go back to the Earthlings, maybe?
Captain, we want better world.
Yeah, that's for sure. Be very understanding and keep waiting. Great. Oh, this is dialogue we didn't do. Ah, right, of course. Because they didn't catch the head of the conspiracy. This is dialogue that we did last time that we haven't done this time. The Utwigs say you're anti-League. You're going to betray us.
Really? And how do they know this?
Never mind how. It was the Ultron, of course. But never mind how. Could you just answer the question? Are you anti-League?
Captain, you wound me. Here we Bucks have overcome millennia.
It's frustrating me there's no dialogue option to address the fact that we demonstrably know they've betrayed us.
Here we are helping you, and what do you offer us in return? Accusations!
Could you just answer the question, though?
Captain, we love the League. I would prove it with
Say it like you mean it.
Wet osculation. But you are too far away. We'll be watching you. Please inform...
Okay. Great talk. Do you know about the...
Who? What? Please inform...
They know something about the Eternal Ones.
Later.
Can't you tell? You can just tell. We have so much fuel now. I guess that's good. But what are we going to do? I guess I'll talk to the Mycon again. See if we can get that conversation with the Deep Children going. Oh, right. Did that Oh! I'll go back to the Utwig in a moment. Because, yeah, maybe that conversation is necessary. Yes, you are. Is there a different way through this dialogue tree? What you're saying is even weirder than the other stuff you say. No. Okay. Try the other way.
The Juffle.
No. Just...
We look...
Hold on. Spazzed out there for a minute.
We look to... We are the...
No. Okay. What about the Eternal Ones?
Darkness is void. Juffle is light.
I know that you love Juffawup. Don't worry.
Our body.
I'm just gonna have all of these conversations and maybe...
When...
Who was it that raised the concern? Maybe it's the humans?
I
don't know. I really don't. Okay. But yes, let's go back to the Utwig now to see if something has advanced as a result of taking their accusation to the Vux. Stranger things have happened.
How may the Utwig assist?
No. Okay.
How may the
You can't.
Ultron's chorus?
Okay. Earthling system. Any helpful human updates?
Hi, Captain. How can we... We only know...
Yeah. You know
We
nothing.
don't... They left, hopefully.
Tell me about our mission.
Main mission.
Yeah.
When you just...
Go on.
Before the... You built... You were...
Yeah.
All that you had... Most people... You did... But...
I don't think it's
How
important
can we
to get the recap of Star
talk to you
Control 2. Okay. Can I go back to the oars and say the Siren deny your accusations? I might as well just keep going to people and saying things. And we could always just resume. Why don't I go to one of my dig sites that has a presumably Dactac Lackpack hovering around it now? Maybe that one will have...
to our...
Yep, welcome. Okay. We can push this forward. So just to be clear, because I talked to the Siren, but do you have any proof to support your accusations? And could you phrase that proof in a way that is comprehensible?
The oars,
Smell.
the siren,
Nasty trick.
too much, but
Campers.
can't.
Smell.
So the oars,
Spit.
the
Sick colors.
of the siren to happy,
Campers.
so are aware of their secret. I am clear. Do not ignore or it is
We can
bad.
kind of smell it, because like we discovered their weird devices too.
We came,
To get
we,
played.
with then we had.
Yeah, let's just recap. Okay.
Yes, we do.
I don't know. Maybe I should be like Googling Star Control 3 game
Human
breaking
from
bug.
Earth must be destroyed.
Oh, hey. Well, this one's just going for it. Who am I best? Oh, yeah. The avatars are the ones to use here. Even if it might make it go a little slow. Just gotta bait them into... Oh, did I just take a serious hit? Or did this avatar just not have a full crew? I think it just didn't have a full crew. The problem is that they counter the strategy of using the ship that's immune to them by never coming in within range of your primary weapon. You gotta really work to get them to make a single pass. Maybe? No. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. No hit. That really looked like a palpable hit. Oh. Hooray. Are we gonna now find... Do we gather evidence of their perfidy from the remains of their ship? No. That was too much to hope for. What's the fuel situation? If it's good, it's good. I will... This is probably nothing, but excuse me while I answer the telephone. Hang tight, gang. Okay. Ooh, this has colonization potential, but it sucks. So we're not going to. That was a dig site. Okay. I don't know. The Pekunk? Can the Pekunk tell us something to advance the plot? Can we go back to the Cyrene and... Don't know. Maybe I should look up. What can the anomaly 2 just not trigger because of some reason and now your game's broken? Let's converse.
Oh, may I?
What do you know about the precursors?
Although some believe that we Pekunk are the precursors,
Who believes
we
that?
always shake our heads in
Is
that
it you?
delightful way that makes our necks feel such a nice stretch and say, if we were the precursors,
Should be stretching my
wouldn't
neck
we
more.
know about it? No, perhaps the precursors
So wait,
were our
if you don't think you're the
spiritual forebears, we still feel the ripple of their greatness on the celestial winds. The precursors became sufficiently enlightened to know that all their great creations did not bring them salvation, and progressed to another configuration of being.
How about that? What do you know about the eternal
Never
ones?
met them, but
Eternally dark
I
voids.
have a vision of
Want to
them.
feed on us all, devastate the
I
cosmos.
see these eternally dark voids.
That
emerge
accords
from
with what we keep
dimension
hearing.
beyond
Okay.
dimensions to feed upon us all.
I'm doing it.
The cosmos devastated.
Star
I see you
Control
standing at the
3,
hub of an endlessly
Anomaly
revolving
2
wheel of
not
light.
triggering?
Each light is a star. I see you shake your infinitesimally tiny fist at the eternally dark voids. I see you employ many gadgets of ancient origin to forestall or avert the unholy feast. And then the eternally dark voids suck up the psychic energy and leave satiated, remarking to one another about the particularly savory and piquant bouquet of the local sentience.
There is actually a thread about this issue. Okay. Absolutely no help in that thread, but mild amounts of concern. In that apparently there are problems with the event triggers that can prevent important things from happening. That might be the situation that we're in. Let's see. Anomaly 1 this time. It said specifically. Yeah. It specifically said that if you're going too fast through the game because you're using a walkthrough or because you've played it before, which is my situation, that it can miss event triggers. But the Anomaly 1 seems to have triggered it pretty much the same time. And I feel like I was largely just, I don't know. But apparently, if it doesn't happen, it's just not going to happen. The game is just broken. I will try again, but not right away. We're going to go back to Space Quest if this game is broken. Anything new, ICOM?
ICOM online.
Give me your HAL 9000 gag dialogue. You're certainly no HAL
The
9000.
Daktak Lakpak must... Sir, League... ICOM...
Okay. Let's go to the Morai system for now. But it's a serious cause for concern here. Have I already gone to the Morai system within this save timeline? I don't know. I think the Morai system was somewhere around this height. Yeah, there it is. Well, let's go. If nothing else, because maybe it will cause ICOM to give me a new thing. Maybe it'll, you know, give it a kick, get it to start. No, I don't want to surrender. We have other things to talk about. What do you know about the eternal ones? Hmm? I think we've done this before.
Mactac say they are dangerous, but also great.
Okay, yep, we've heard about that. Well, goodbye.
Remember.
Should I have another OA conversation, maybe?
Base villain, we shall fight.
Okay. Wait. We mean you no harm.
A palpable lie, thus.
It's a coincidence. No, we're here to search.
So, thou the only villain.
We want to find the precursor artifacts.
So
Rainbow worlds belong to everyone, but they exist everywhere. What antimatter research? How could I change your mind? So get them to change your orders. Join the group.
We cannot tell.
Nope. Well, I'm gonna find it. What message? Okay. So, deal. Yep. We have to fight. It's very sad. I think the Mycon are a good ship for this. I can't remember exactly. Let's try. Yeah, that went pretty well. We took hits, but we gave them too. Not that time. Well, I mean, no, that time too. We took hits and we gave them two. We're just dead now. But we should be able to take care of this. He forgot to shoot, giving us a distinct advantage.
Desist all.
All right.
Remember.
We're just gonna leave. We're just leaving. What if I didn't forget to, because it's there, it's labeled. Okay. Well, does ICOM have a new thing to say?
ICOM?
Useful hint, yeah.
The Daktak lack...
They must,
ICOM.
I agree. Okay. I don't think it matters, but let's go back to anomaly 1. Wait for a second, see if we discover something. Of course not, because we've been here. We've done this. Deflating. Well, let's go to the Mycon. Just to pick up a new pod ship. Or two, I guess. I mean, they're good ships. If we ever get to do that battle, it'll be useful to have them. Can we talk to the Siren more about what the Aura says? Have the Utwig lost the Ultron yet?
How may the Utwig assist the Ultron?
No, okay. I have a different
How
question.
may
Goodbye.
the
It's not a question, I know. But, alright. I am thinking the most likely explanation is that the game is broken. Which is deflating. But
Hello
who knows?
again, Courage. Until
Or is there some way, if we went somewhere, to have more dialogue with the what are they called? Dak Tak Lack Pack, and get something going. Maybe. Priapus. No. Calliope. Nothing. We've actually started using up our fuel. Eumenides. Nothing. I'll just click till the fuel's gone and then start clicking again. If we find something, I'll write it down and we'll go right to it when we load. Anshar is something. Okay. But what?
The division is too deep to
Somebody
endure.
new.
Contention roars and awakens great evil from beyond the thoughts of sentient beings. Stars tremble while minds implode.
Absolutely. So we're going to have to do all this dialogue and then reload and then come back and click through it rapidly. Because the fuel situation, we're doomed. Okay. We're humans from Earth, of the League of Sentient Races. We come in peace. How may we classify you, fellow
The
sentient?
path of power cannot save the powerful. You have put your faith in useless utensils and contrivances. In the end, they will not save you.
From what?
From that which you shall surely disturb should you continue to excavate planets in the Kasari quadrant. You must leave.
What are you worried that we're going to disturb?
Should you continue to excavate, you will find relics. The relics will implant into your mind secrets that you cannot ever remove.
But the
secrets that sentient beings must
bad
never
thing is currently
learn.
happening in secret. Sorry, pal. But we're on a mission to save the universe.
Precursors abandoned their secrets and their mad quest for secrets when they disappeared. We follow their example. You must do so as well. You must give up your quest for power and precursor relics. Only in nothingness of mind shall you find safety
I gotta say,
and salvation.
this does not sound like what I'm going to do. So tell us more about the precursors. You seem to know a lot.
Your mind is too cluttered with
Great.
rational thought to understand.
That definitely doesn't seem like a problem you have. Come on, just tell us about them.
Your concerns no longer matter. Your excavations no longer matter. Only the Exqueven testing matters now.
Exqueven, is that
Perhaps
you?
one day
Because
you
you
will
didn't tell us how to
understand.
classify you.
Or perhaps your ego will cease to exist. Or perhaps both.
I don't know about that.
The relics must abide in
I kind of
stillness
saved a galaxy
eternally.
once.
Now the Exqueven testing begins. The enigma will hold you at bay.
So, what testing?
The testing of the outer metal of ships' hulls and inner metal of ships'
I had a feeling it was coming to this. Wait, hold on. What if, instead of us fighting, we offered you membership in the League of Sentient Races?
Now is the time of the testing. Heaven and earth are ruthless. Therefore, the Exqueven are ruthless.
What happened to nothingness and not caring about stuff? All right, these guys are annoying. But at least something's happening. Even if it's not going to unstick the game. Oh, but these aren't weapons. Oh, yes they are. Never mind. The eluder is not the ship for fighting these dudes. I don't know what will be the ship for fighting them. Fortunately, this is a practice run anyway. Alright, let's try the Mycon. Oops, wrong button. Ah, spores got so close. Big hit. Oh, wow. The Mycon are definitely the mushrooms for this job. Because their defensive thing doesn't even stop the spore cloud. Scissors beat rock. Interesting. There's an anomaly here. Well, I'm intrigued, even if it still might not help us. Anshar, here we come again. But quicker. Not sure exactly how quick it'll be. It was in the lower part of the quadrant, but again, it's rotating. So lower is really the only part I can say with any confidence. Anshar, there we go. We won't get a poor Spathy eluder destroyed. Although, of course, that's another thing that hasn't triggered that is a little concerning. Yeah, right. So we're humans, League of Sentient races. Save us from what? But we need to find the truth.
Some truths are better left unlearned. Should you continue to excavate...
Yeah, the relics, but we need the relics.
The precursors abandon... You must give up your quest...
Yeah, I've heard this before. Tell us more about the precursors.
Your mind...
Come on, just tell us anyway.
Your concerns not... Or perhaps both.
The testing? What testing?
Testing of the outer...
But come on. What if we joined us instead? Okay, fine. Let's see how this goes. Run your tests. Oh no, don't hit the planet. Ark. Oh. This is my worst fight against them yet with the Mycon pod ship. Or is it their best fight yet? It was their best fight yet, but for all the good it did them. Biggest Mycon weakness, of course, is extremely slow rotation. Mycon's greatest advantage is the mercilessness of their weapon. Okay, they took down a pod ship. That is not Jufflewell. Frustrating that they get to keep all the built-up security dudes. Rotate faster. Flawless victory. Neat. Well, let's go to Exquiva.
The world of Exquiva is only for those sentient beings seeking nothingness of mind. Have you come seeking nothingness of mind?
I'm definitely coming to make some nothingness. We seek peace with you, though.
We reservedly welcome you to Exquivo. We will provide you with all due hospitality until such time as we must test you and scatter your particles across the boundless void of space.
Is that how you think it's going to go down? I don't know if you're really... Yeah, we've actually done this test, and we passed.
The outer metal of your ship has been tested and found strong. The inner metal of your captain has not yet been tested, but it shall be.
What, you want to fight me? Give me a test.
We attacked to test you.
Yes, but why?
The outer metal of your ship has been tested and found strong. But remember,
yep, you said that.
The inner metal of your captain has not yet
and I
been
do remember
tested.
that, because you just said it.
May not be as easy.
Okay. Let's start with the... well, I know why they attacked us. To test us. Do you know anything about the Eternal Ones?
The Eternal Ones seeded the galaxy with the potential for life with a genetic matrix that they preferred, causing all species, including yours, to develop in a specific manner. The Sage seeks to unlearn this information.
Because it's disturbing? You think... so we're like this because of the Eternal Ones?
Thus, something and nothing produce each other. Why else would so many races from so many parts of the galaxy be so often bipedal and humanoid?
Well, what about the whole, you know, the whole crab thing? But yeah, isn't it just the tendency of amino acid chains to evolve?
Where there is folly, there is confusion. It is
folly
said that
here.
in some parts of the universe there are hundreds of races of bipedal humanoids whose only distinguishing features are a bewildering array of forehead appliques.
Listen, I don't love this idea that I was planted by
The
someone
wise
else.
apple curses not the tree. Would you rather not exist at all?
Well, no.
It is said life tends to be its own reward.
There's something obscene, perverse, unnatural about this.
The being with closed eyes cannot see the pitfall in the road. You appear to be simply undergoing a phenomenon common to most star-faring races.
But what
First,
phenomenon is that?
Your species won your planet's bloody evolutionary warfare to become top dog in the species chain. Then, your particular faction of your species
wasn't that hard.
won the bloody internecine warfare
We
to
literally
become
should have figured out how to
top
put
group
sharp
in your
objects on the end of
species'
sticks.
faction chain. And then, you as an individual won the bloody or perhaps bloodless competition to become top sentient being among the top
I would call it
of your
bloodless in the
planet's
sense
top
that,
species.
you know,
You are not familiar
our
with
opponents were
acknowledging
vaporized
superior
in the
forces.
vacuum of space.
So, when you collide with a force so great that it virtually created you, you become petulant and angry. Every race reacts the same way. They all say the same
I don't feel like I'm being petulant. Well, now I am. I'm gonna show these eternal ones.
Yes, that's exactly what they all
Okay,
say.
I see how I played into your trap, but I just didn't have many dialogue options. So was that the test? Can I go down on your planet?
The world of Exquivo is...
Have I come seeking nothingness? No, but we seek peace with you.
Seek nothing.
Hey, yeah. How do we classify you, the Exquivan?
Exquivan, warriors of the path of the rainbow worlds. I am the sage of Exquivo.
Well, it's good to know. What do you know about these rainbow worlds? And perhaps about the
They guide
Oa.
the way to wisdom and the thousand myriad virtues.
No kidding. Well, what's their purpose?
They are the key to the salvation of the galaxy.
Yeah. But how?
We know not. That knowledge is now part of the nothingness of mind that we seek.
Are you saying you used to know and you've willed it out of your minds?
The sage, in his attempt to distract the mind of the Empire, seeks urgently to muddle it.
Am I the Empire?
Seek nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Why? I know it was to test us, but why? Why'd you attack?
To test you.
Sure, but you tested us and we won.
The outer metal of your ship has been...
Righto. And the Eternal Ones, we've had this conversation before.
Thus,
I'm just going to click through it rapidly.
Where the wise... It is said...
It is.
The bee first, and then you...
Yeah, etc. Yep. Difference is we're going to beat
Yes.
them. Yeah, that's what they all say. Can we just land? Sir, we'll need a mindless tech team to explore the surface of this world. Well then, let's resume that conversation. Frustrating to know I might be doing all this in a dead game, but...
is only...
Okay. Yes, I am looking for nothingness in mind.
The sage has said, those who would become bald-faced liars in order to build empires in the stars must be rendered unto oily smears of plasma. Do you not agree?
Yep, I do agree.
There are times when the builder of empires and the sage are in complete accord.
So are you gonna give us nothingness? No? No nothingness for me? Let's talk once more.
The world of...
Okay. Hell no. No. Seek peace. Etc. Okay.
Goodbye.
No. Who's this?
A vowel. Human from Earth.
An immediate attack. Okay. Get an avatar out there. Oh. If I'd pivoted a bit quicker, could have possibly done a run there. a hit, a palpable hit, as the OA would say if they were here. Also, he hit his own planet like a dummy, or the planet like a dummy. It's not like we're gonna find information as in the ruins of this thing. Okay. Well. Then what? Anything helpful to say? Probably not.
Icon.
How about him?
Sir, League scientist.
Panatti's system? Okay.
Icon.
Whatever. It's surely just another Rainbow World, but maybe continuing to do these things. Oh, wow. Maybe that's a sign how quickly I found it. Shufflewood, welcome. We might be in a broken game. It is now day 192 and the anomaly hasn't triggered. So I did a quick Google search and found a thread of forum people lamenting that sometimes if you go too quickly through the quest, it messes up the triggers. I don't feel like I was racing through the quest that quickly, but I don't know. Yeah, not great. Not a great situation. But who knows?
Observation. Human from Earth has been detected.
Oh, hey, here's another one who doesn't want to just immediately fight. Where should we find this information? Okay. And then there's the OA, but fighting the OA again, what's the point? Come on, Icon. Tell me about the anomaly.
Icon. The DAC-TAC lack.
Yes, I agree.
Sir, League sign.
The Rudra system.
The DAC-TAC. Icon.
Okay. I mean, I gotta go somewhere now to fuel. Can I get anywhere with fuel? With a decent amount of fuel? Sure. Let's go back to our old friends, the Urquan.
Captain of the League.
Okay, nothing further, sir.
Your mission meet with the great.
Well, I certainly hope it does. But I'm not optimistic right now. Because I seem to have broken the passage of time. And not in a, like, the plot of this game is about breaking the passage of time kind of way. Let's go to the Chimere where we can definitely refuel.
Human captain.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm doing.
What do we know?
Yeah, I know you know as much as I know.
We are.
So I don't know why I asked that. I'm sorry. I can see why that was annoying. Asking a stupid question that I knew the answer to. Okay. Well, this is also what it is. Well, if I find Rudra, I don't think that continuing to do the planets as requested is going to accomplish anything. But I have a little bit more will to struggle on futilely in me here. The thing that really bugs me, if indeed it's a going through the game too fast, tripped up the quest triggers, is that Anomaly 1 happened at pretty much the same time it happened in my first playthrough. Other things that happened in my first playthrough haven't even happened here. So how can it be the case? How can it be my fault?
Desist all functioning.
I'm pretty sure it's Altanin.
Wait, you are already a classific.
You know what? I saw Anomaly 2 before. I'm just going to look that up to verify. Which system collapses? Start, Control, 3, Anomaly 2. This is nothing. Boom. Yes. Altanin is the second one. Altanin is the second one that should collapse. It's not collapsing, but it should. We're never going to surrender to you. No, hold on. We don't mean you harm. Calm down. We have other things to talk about.
Tag will only end.
Yes, I know. I know that's your whole thing. Come on, join the league. What are you doing here?
We conquer it by the...
We're against slavery, actually.
So, we have...
But if we catch you enslaving anyone, we are going to have to stop you.
Do not get in the way.
You know anything about the precursors?
They were the great ones. True grandsesters of the Katang. It is our destiny
surely.
to inherit all their artifacts.
Surely that is your destiny. What makes you think that they're your grandsesters?
Sackpack said so. All precursor technography belongs to the great Katang. If you find any precursor artifactuals, we must compound them from you.
Oh yeah, you gonna take these? Have you found any? Found much?
This quadrant is loaded with them. They're...
How will we contact you if we don't know where to find your homeworld?
Lemification. Give them to the Datak Rack.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out.
Katang will only...
Yes, I know. We're just trying all these dialogues just to see. What do you look like under the power armor?
Huge and mighty theewed creatures that could...
You definitely aren't. Tell us about your history.
No.
Tell us about your ship.
The Katang Crippler is the most stupendified...
Neat. You find you use a lot of malapropisms.
Don't ever...
I didn't call you stupid. Uh-oh. I can't remember what's best for countering the Katang, so let's try. This is certainly doing the trick. Nope, not quite. There's 4 of these guys, so I wish this was going a bit faster. Oof, that was bad piloting on my part. Oh, another hit. Ah, got myself. But I didn't hit the planet at least. Just completely lost control of my momentum. Ugh. Well, that was bad. We won in the end, sort of. Well, hey, at least he got gravity trapped. Come on, hit it one more time during your victory dance. No? Okay, let's see how an Earthling Cruiser does here. Very well, as it happens. Ooh, this is not going great. Can't let them get that close to you. Otherwise, the Earthling Cruiser is well suited for this fight. Ooh. Well, this is probably not something we're going to want to have happened now that I'm losing multiple ships. How about the Mycon? Terrible ship for the cause. It's fine. It's fine. This is non-canon. Although at least we'll find out, does it cause anything new to happen? No, stop. Well, again, it doesn't matter. It's unofficial.
Sir, several serious complaints have been lodged against you.
I'll be more careful in the future.
Icon.
So they don't even consider that an act of war, I guess. Any other things
Icon.
to say?
The DAC.
Yeah.
Icon.
Okay. Feels like this is not working out for us. But let's try once more talking to the Harika. In this system that's supposed to collapse.
What do?
I want to help you. It's not trivial. Nope. Nothing. Okay. Well. I think I'm beaten. Again. Faster than last time. But only because I'm beaten by the game just locking up and refusing to progress. So, here's the thing. I am going to start over and I am going to beat this game. But I need a pause. I need a little break. So, let's put a pin in this and say Space Quest 4 starting next week. Get hyped on Saturdays. And probably I'll just do 4 and then come back to this. Or maybe I'll do 4 and 5. Who knows? What is the... what's the expected... I don't know. I don't know what is possibly the issue here. I guess next time I will... What? Just go slower? Except I don't feel like I went that fast. Okay. Vital information that I need. Okay. There's no release date for Freestar's Children of Infinity Beyond... Oh! They're aiming for August. Good. We can take a little break. We can come back to this invigorated and renewed. And the third time, this is, okay, maybe I should actually look a little closer here. Wikipedia says that, but There's no source for the August claim. Wait, yes there is. It's in German. No, that can't possibly be accurate. Let's look at the Kickstarter. Does the Kickstarter have any information? What's the latest update? Doo-doo-doo. Need more. A lot of stars. Good for them. This and that. Bunch of features. Frequently asked questions. Da-da-dum. Is really there no free... Okay. Well, here's the thing. Even if the August that Wikipedia claims is just made up, certainly if they were aiming at like a January release, they would say that clearly. So I think we got time. So I'm enjoying this game, so I don't want it to become a chore. So we're going to set it aside. We're going to come back soon, and we're going to start again. But it's going to go better next time somehow. I mean, mainly somehow. The main somehow is just this bug is not going to happen. And how do I know it's not going to happen? I am willing it to be so. That's what I got. Okay. So I guess I'll shut her down for today. But next week, let me look up what's the... I think the word time is in the subtitle. Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. We are going in. Me too, Juffawat. Yeah, we're coming into... Well, we're already in the Sierra Creative Interpreter Engine as of Space Quest 3. But now we're going to 256 color hand-painted graphics. And traditional point and click. I am optimistic about this game because I've heard good things. This is the last. So the trilogy, the second trilogy, tells a fun, sad story that eventually has a happy postscript, which is that Space Quest 4 is still made by Scott Murphy and Mark Crow. But Space Quest 5 is made by only Mark Crow. And Space Quest 6 is only Scott Murphy of the two of them because they had a falling out. But the happy ending is that I guess they released a spiritual successor that they kickstarted sometime in the last decade. So they're friends again. They saw the error of their ways. It's not like a Simon and Garfunkel thing where if you read any contemporary interviews with Simon and Garfunkel now, they're like, yep, don't expect any more reunions. I hope I never speak to that guy again before I die. Yeah, it's not the Simon and Garfunkel thing. It's not the Hall & Oates thing. Jeez, like 5 years ago, you would have said, Hall & Oates, they avoided the curse of the creative partnership. No, it's much more like a Blink-182 thing. Although hopefully neither of them had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So, hey, there we are. Hall & Oates, Simon and Garfunkel. The great Lennon and McCartney, Blink-182, DeLonge and Hoppus. They are a creative partnership whose friendship broke up. Maybe they don't otherwise belong in that list for some other reasons. I don't know. Okay. That's it for today. And for a little while. But we're coming back to this. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that is it's a very close comparison in that one sense of they're one of many, many examples of a two-person creative musical partnership that included a tight friendship bond that then didn't work in the long run. But they're back together now. So good for those guys. I haven't heard any of their recent music. I'm exactly the age that, their heyday. I know all that music. They're just literally equivalent. There's no difference anybody could pinpoint between Simon and Garfunkel and Blink-182, except for just era. Yeah. Okay. So, what's coming up? Check it out. Tomorrow, another game I'm soon going to need to take a hiatus from, but in this case, just because it's very, 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 very long. But tomorrow, earlier than normal, early in the morning, we're going to be playing Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle. I think we're going to the dream world. We're going to go in that soporific swamp. The fumes are going to knock us out, and we're going to see why is this significant? Why are we in this dream world? What does this contribute to the game, to the plot? And hopefully, that'll let us get beyond the swamp. We eventually have to go north. We eventually have to find the daughter of the woman in Monitor. You know what? I have never seen Paul Simon, Art Garfunkel, Mark Hoppus, and Tom DeLonge in the same place at the same time. You know how they do those 90s gimmick tours? Remember all these bands from the 90s? Which sometimes I see them and I think like, well, you know, I was young in the 90s. I was a kid. This sounds like it would probably be a fun time. But it's also just sad. You're like, all these artists, like, if they're still together, still making music, still performing, like, I would love something better for all of them, even the ones I don't care about, than being on a gimmick nostalgia tour together. But what if only Hall & Oates and Simon and Garfunkel were still together? That would be a good gimmick tour. It would almost certainly, if they all got back together right now and went on that gimmick tour, I'm almost positive they would be broken up again by the end of it, but who knows? Maybe they could remix Hall and Garfunkel, Simon and Oates. I don't know. I'm just babbling now. Ultima 7 Part 2 Serpent Isle tomorrow in the morning. So that'll be fun. The Redivider Tour. That's a song. One of my high school bands had a song called Redivider. So named because the song had a palindromic structure. Instead of like verse, chorus, verse, it was like A segment, B segment, C segment, D segment, C segment, B segment, A segment. So then we just looked up palindromes. Found one that sounded cool. Yes, so what else was I trying to say? Oh yeah, the really big thing is that Greg and James Beat 'em Up is moving to a new time slot. Wednesday evenings. We're going to see how that goes. So mark your calendars. Rearrange your plans for the week. And we will be diving back in. We're going to play the Peacekeepers some more. Oh, you know what? Yeah, geez. When I was randomly pairing up their names, I should have immediately thought about that. Put Garfunkel and Oates on the tour with Hall & Oates and Simon and Garfunkel. See if we can get Ricky Lindholm and Kate Micucci to hate each other. Yeah. We're going to play the Peacekeepers more. And then we're either, if in the next couple of days I can get this Motorhead game on Amigo working and the DOS game Executioners working, we'll do those PC beat 'em ups of 1992. If I can't get that going, then we will come all the way back around to the handheld beat 'em ups of 1992 on Game Boy. One or the other is the next thing on the agenda for Greg and James Beat 'em Up. Come Friday, it'll be Friday Night Frosthaven, everyone's favorite kind of episode, an Outpost phase. And even more so, Rich's favorite kind of episode, an Outpost phase where I have to explain a puzzle at the start, because I solved a puzzle. I solved two, but I explained one last night. I'll be retiring Click Trill Snip Click, which I'm a little sad about, because I do enjoy that character and I didn't get to level her up much. But on the other hand, I get to start being the Snow Dancer, so that should be cool. And then onwards and upwards with that. And before you know it, it will be Saturday. And we're going to fire up Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco, and the Time Rippers. So look forward to that. Sweet. That's it. That's all. That's all there is. Oh, yeah, there's a thing. So the Snow Dancer's fancy feature is manipulating the movement of other mainly of enemies. She has also like the ability to grant some moves to allies, but like she's got a like a ranged attack that then you get to move the enemy. I think only one step, but that could obviously be a good way to either get them in range or put them on a trap. Would have been a really helpful ability to have against the Prince of Frost last night. She's got, I have the cards right here. Yeah, exactly. She's got a cool sounding summon. Oops, wrong cards. I don't want to look ahead. The future cards. She has a cool summon. The Snow Fox. It's just a 5 health, 3 move, attack 2 summon. But the gimmick is that the summon is considered last in initiative order for determining monster focus. So it's a summon that, as long as it's not out there by itself, can escape being harmed. She's got a bunch of area of effects, some persistent skills that seem cool, a jump 8, some healing. Yeah, she's complexity 1, which kind of goes against what, like, I'm usually into cool gimmicks and stuff, but she sounds fun. Exactly. And the Snow Fox does look cute in the little picture. Yeah. I'll do the complexity 1 this time, and then maybe either we'll unlock a new character with high complexity, or for my next character, I will finally bite the bullet and be like, so, Lauren, you totally ditched us. Can I have the gem in it back? Yeah. It does seem like there's some daisy chaining potential. There's potential for, like, the moves themselves are simple, but, like, how to execute them does seem like it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I gotta come up with a name. What's an Algox name? What should that be like? I'll think about that, and that'll be cool. And yeah, next Saturday, we'll start Space Quest 4. And maybe, but probably not this week, but in the medium future, I put my marker down. We're beating Adventures of Lolo on Famicom this year, so I only have 3 floors to go. Those are going to be the hardest floors. So I got to get to work on that. That'll be happening too. Lots of stuff. Lots to be excited about. And as always, I'm glad that you folks are here with me to enjoy it. That's it. That's all. That's all there is. If you stuck around to the end, thanks for sticking around to the end. If you came and you left, then you can't hear my voice. But I'm glad you stopped by anyway. So thanks for stopping by. And until the next time, when we're not doing this for a little while, but we will do it again one day, take care of yourselves. And be kind to everyone you meet.